Let me see. Okay. I should be good. Okay. Hold on a second. 1 second. 1 second. Just trying to get everything underway here. Ooh. Oh, there's a playlist. Okay, that makes sense. Hold on. That happened automatically. It messed up earlier. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. I gotta fix that. I gotta figure out why it's doing that in the first place. So that's my bad. Yeah, that's probably on me. And I'm gonna have to figure out what the heck that's all about. I'm back. I'm getting old. All right. Just had to switch cams a little bit. Okay. You want to kill the bot, but it's totally on me. I'm pretty sure that's like my fault. Not really sure how I'm gonna fix that though. I'm gonna have to figure that out. But in any case, we have a new video that I have not put out on YouTube yet. That's one thing. Hey, what's up, Argus? Hey, man, thanks a lot for that. Because now I gotta reset the chat. I gotta reset the chat there. Refresh. That's not it. There it is. All right, so there is a new video that
we must burn the bot, torture the bot, make the bot learn to follow the rules, by force make it fear the endless suffering we may inflict if it continues to mess up.
Do we have to? Do we have to torture the bot? Oh my goodness. Anyway, we have a lot of indie demos. Just to give you a scope, I have about, so that's 9, 15, 19. I have 19 demos, but you could take 2 of them out because 2 of them are play tests, and take another one out, so somewhere around 16 to 15 different demos that I have not touched. Oh wait, take another one away because I actually touched Bandit King, so that's like 14. I did touch upon Outpath the Journey. Oh, why is that even there? Now that I think about it, that shouldn't even be there. There's some stuff that shouldn't be there. Excuse me, but here's the thing. I have a bunch of demos. Why'd it go up there? I have a Alright, I see your game. I see your game. I have a bunch of demos that I have to touch. There's some new ones, one of which that I really want to get into. It's called Vampire Crawlers. That demo came out. Don't know when it came out, but I do want to touch upon that. Then there's Wild Blue Skies, which is basically a Star Fox-like. And then there's like another... Oh boy, here we go. Hi, Yui. How you doing, Yui? Now, I think I'm going to play the video first. The video is the new video that I have not put out on the Indie Observer yet, but it was kind of like an emergency video that I had to make because of High Guard and Wildlight Studios and the fact that they were funded by Tencent. Some new techniques that I tried to put in there at the very beginning. I've been messing with Fairlight in certain other editing softwares in DaVinci, so I've been trying new things. But if you guys like the video, let me know. If there's certain things that could be changed, let me know. But I'm using you guys as a vet. Like, we're doing a vetting process. Argus is probably not going to watch it because he's probably still at work. That's my guess. But yeah, we have a whole bunch of indie games that we're going to be touching upon in terms of their demos. I'm going to try to get through as many as possible. And I think I found out the reason why Fellowship isn't working on my PC. And it's 100%. 110% because of the easy anti-cheat. My computer is just not vibing with it. And it keeps interrupting. Yep, but listening. All right. So.
Are you sure about that?
Yes. Yes, I am sure, actually. After going through tests, after messing with the BIOS, after going in and out with the BIOS, by the way, and that's annoying, after messing with the graphic card over and over again, almost bricking my computer, by the way, a blue screen twice, and then playing the game on and off certain loads, the memory is being taken up by easy anti-cheat, which is also causing a lot of strain on the graphics card for some reason, and the graphics is on low, but it's because of the memory of the graphic cards that's also being used, that's being interfered, thanks to easy anti-cheat. I had to bypass easy anti-cheat and I have to go to the game itself. I have to open the game itself, not through Steam, but through the game file. Have you tried using an SSD? I only have SSDs. just putting that out there. All right. So this is the new video. I am going to probably pause a lot just to explain some things, but this video is a reaction to the news that we had gotten from Highguard being Tencent funded, right? Tencent back, I should say. And I had to I have to make this video just so that I can clarify what validates to be talked about on the Indie Observer. Anyway, enjoy the video. Again, I will be pausing. Okay, that's actually the first thing I'm going to pause on. Look at this thing. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. I still haven't, like, there was supposed to be, like, ropes and ties tying between, like, all of them. But the thing is that every time I tried to do it through DaVinci's software, it gets kind of messed up and the lines they don't look realistic, right? So I'm going to still experiment on that one. I can't. That's my voice. It sucks. I believe I have to make this video, and all because Highguard had, well, someone slipped the information out, and it turns out that they were backed by Tencent the entire time. And let me just tell you, I gave them the benefit of the doubt because they were an indie studio, and technically they still are, but being backed by some. By the way, we're not going to watch the whole video. We're not going to watch the whole video. We're going to watch up to a certain point, by the way. We're not going to watch the whole thing. Or someone so huge changes pretty much everything. And now I have to sit here and try to explain what indie developer or what status of an indie developing studio represents who I review on this channel. Like, this whole entire thing is mind-boggling. You have Wildlight Entertainment coming out of nowhere, the game of the year, showing up at the end with this game, which people looked at it and was like, yeah, no. And then you learned that they were trying to shadow drop. Your voice is very low compared to the music. The game as though it was supposed to succeed from the jump. And now we have a whistleblower. Maybe? I hear it clearly, but maybe it's different. Who's basically saying that Wildlight Entertainment was backed by Tencent the entire time. Basically, they had investors. And what's I did lower this though. Crazy is that they told the entirety of the world in an interview that they were not backed up by giant corporation, that they were working on their own, that they had their own funding from themselves. Like, legit, I feel like I was lied to. I legit gave them the benefit of the doubt because they were an indie studio, and that they coming from the AAA space is what caused their downfall. Now, we just know that they were possibly just an indie company in name only, basically trying to psyop the industry. And look, I don't have the technical terms on all this. I don't have the politics in my head, nor am I some sort of... Okay, so I'm gonna move my head. You guys, That is the real life fake wizard. I love the name. He is the real life fake wizard. and he does business and marketing, right? So he has like more than 10 years experience in marketing, business growth, and all that other razzle dazzle, right? So a lot of information in terms of like a possible co-op or possible psyop, sorry, a possible psyop is from, you know, his information that he brought onto his video. But I would say go ahead and check out that video in particular. YouTube channel is Real Life Fake Wizard, and the title name is Corporations Are Co-opting Indie Games. And to be honest, I really do believe him. Person who does business or accounting on the side of anything. So if I were to reference any video, it would probably be this one. Go ahead and check that one out, and perhaps you'll learn a lot more than you do from me. This video is to establish the different tiers of indie and what this channel really works with. So now I have to make different tiers of what makes an indie developer or an indie studio. That way, when I talk about a certain game or talk about a certain company, it still stays within the realm of indie. After doing a lot of research, I have come down with 5 different categories of indie. All right, so this is the same thing that I showed the other day. It is the 5 different tiers or 5 different levels of indie. And in this video, I pretty much talk about each and every one of them. And there's a reason why it is about, yeah, it's almost 23 minutes. Now, I'm still trying to figure out whether or not corporate backed and corporate invested should be changed in terms of title, but we'll figure that out in the future. Can we all agree that what I made here is simple to understand, easy to understand, and pretty much kind of like defines what we have right now and today? Now, the possible psyop is still just a theory that is not factual yet, because it hasn't been like shown to be a fact yet. But in terms of possible psyops, do you guys think that is actually happening right now? That is the question. Do you think that there are psyops happening in the indie industry, or the indie culture, indie industry, in the indie line of business? Because you gotta remember what a psyop is. Companies have been losing millions because of their games failing. Well, you gotta remember what a psyop is. Basically, well, let's go by definition here, right? It's Cranky Kong. What is a psyop? A psyop, psychological operation, is a planned strategic effort to influence the emotion, attitude, behaviors, or beliefs of foreign audience, such as enemies, governments, or population, to support military or political goals. It uses tailored information, including media, digital campaigns, or leaflets, to manipulate perception and, in some cases, deceive targets. Now, this isn't political or corporate. Well, it is corporate, but it's not political, hopefully. But what we do have here is our companies possibly manipulating people, companies, businesses, and all that other stuff, especially the mass of people within the indie culture. They're possibly manipulating them into thinking that, you know, they're also one of them. What up, man? But this is what I go over in terms of this video. I could talk about what I will talk about, or where I will go up to, is I will go through I'll let the video go through the true independent studios and the publisher backed, so that's understood. And then I think I want to try to go see if like the possible psyop, I don't know. There's just like there's one thing in there. Maybe I'll just show the intro to the possible psyop. But let's just say this video is going to come out and yeah, I don't even think it's going to make a big splash, but hopefully people understand where I'm coming from when I talk about certain indie studios. Like, can I talk about Sandfall even though it's a corporate backed indie company? Yes. Can I talk about Wildlight Studios even though it is corporate invested basically with large sums of money that makes AAA? Technically, they're still indie, so yes. Time to share video everywhere. One of these categories can be talked about on this channel, but there are rules that I will lay out when I talk about each and every one of these, well, different tiers. So the first one is truly independent studios. These are indie game studios that really came from nothing, starting from someone's garage, having to back their own funds, and being able to do what they have to do over a long course of time. These are the same type of people who took 7 years to create Hollow Knight Silksong. Yes, they are an indie studio. Yes, they backed themselves up with their own money, and no, they do not have a publisher. These are the type of studios that I admire the most because they spend a lot of painstaking time and they've possibly sacrificed so much to get to where they are. Here's an example, Cuphead. They funded themselves. They made their own orchestra. Their music is amazing. What they did with the game is absolutely phenomenal. The creator of the game had to put his house on mortgage in order to fund the game. And for some reason, he still had faith in the project, and well, he got his money back afterwards because Cuphead was a huge success. Cuphead even became a Netflix TV show. It was alright, but you have to understand, where this guy came from was basically nothing. The main musical producer never did anything like Cuphead when it came to music. Never did it. And yet, for some reason, he was just a music genius. Like, seriously. Truly independent studios are what you would get at the bottom, right? They are the ones that have no budget whatsoever. They are the ones that you probably would say are the underdogs. They are the main underdogs, but they are almost always the biggest winner. Now, I understand that this isn't everybody. Not everyone can be big winners like Cuphead or Hollow Knight Silksong. There are a lot of people who don't get the chance to become big because their game just does not get noticed. Not everyone can pull miracles like this, and I understand that perfectly well, but it's still just a sight to see that there are a lot of independent studios out there with this quality of games. So when I say an indie studio or a completely independent studio, I'm talking about these studios. Not corporate backed, they fund themselves, and they had to struggle. Next, we have publisher backed. And this is very, very different from corporate back, which I will talk about later. Publishers can have a varied amount of money on them. However, they will never be AAA or high tier or in the corporate giant field of being a business. In this case, I have to point out Apogee, which is probably the most familiar that I have in terms of a publisher for indie developers. Apogee is a publisher, and they do have millions of dollars, but their estimated worth is around like 6 to 7 million. They do not have money out the wazoo. They will publish and help games get up there, but they do not have the millions of dollars that other corporate giants have. For example, games like Below the Stone, who were published by Apogee. Fun game, by the way, I think you guys should check it out. Fun game, by the way, I think you guys should check it out. Story for Below the Stone is that they've really gone out of their way to try to market themselves and go to every convention that they can in order to get their game out there. I was just lucky enough to speak with these people and actually get a game code just to play this game, and well, I had a lot of fun. But these types of games are near equivalent to that of independent studios because the game's marketing, their budget, and everything that they have is really low. Apogee is not going to shovel out millions of dollars for games like these. They'll probably send out thousands, maybe a livable wage for them to work on their game, but you're looking in the thousands, not in the millions when it comes to publishers like these. Below the Stone did not have any kind of huge budget that you would think someone that was backed by a company. They were given resources, they were given some amount of money, but it was never huge. Indie studios like these I have respect for, because they are willing to work with a company in order to create the game that they wish to make. The problem is that you're working with a company and contracts will be signed. And if the game does not make a lot of money, well, there are consequences. And again, I do have respect for these kinds of studios because they are willing to work with some sort of business entity, and for the most case, these business entities will let them do what they want to do. However, I can't say the same for the next category or tier in all this. I'll go into corporate back, and then I go into corporate invested. I think I want to kind of share a little bit of what I mean by corporate back and corporate invested here. Hey, editing sync here. I wanted to add this in so that I can clarify the difference between corporate backed and corporate invested. You see, corporate backed and corporate invested are two different things for me. It depends on the budget that is given. Whereas Sandfall was indeed backed by Kepler and they were given up to $10 million, Wildlight Entertainment had a higher budget of up to $200 million. You see, when you invest into an independent studio, what is given to you in terms of a budget is key. So a corporate backed indie studio is pretty much perfect for what Sandfall is. They are backed. They aren't really invested into. But if you're going to give $200 million to any independent studio, that is an investment. But if we're going by technical terms and definition of the English language, Wildlight Entertainment was backed by Tencent. But there is no company out there that is going to throw $200 million in a studio and not really see an investment in what... Hey, remember that game, guys? I was actually pretty good at it. They're doing. Anything above or somewhere near $100 million is an investment by a corporation. Now, I am fully aware that this is just definitions that I am going by. Saying a corporation is backing one studio is the same as another corporation backing another, so there shouldn't be any difference between Sandfall and Wildlight Entertainment. These are two independent studios because there is no investment involved, there's no ownership, there's no piece that Tencent decided to chomp out of Wildlight Entertainment. No, they are still independent. But when you have Tencent throwing that much money at you, yeah, I'm going to call it an investment. Does that make sense? Does that make sense to everybody now? Does that make sense?
Again, we're an independent studio without the big backdrop and support of a big organization. So, our money and funding goes right into the development of the game.
Tencent is on the advisory board of the Game Awards. Tencent were also the secret investor behind High God. Oh, dearie me.
Now look, an up-and-coming new studio seeking investment is not necessarily a bad thing, nor is it a practice that is outside of the norm, but the reason this is gaining headlines for Highguard specifically is the way Highguard was marketed as like this indie game. It was consistently touted to be as, a game coming from the little guys, but when you get a significant investment from a company like Tencent, such claims are more called into question.
They said they were indie. That draw, I think that draw is the point. Is that Highguard's studio, Wildlight, was portraying themselves as indie. I don't think you get to say you're indie if you're backed by literally the biggest gaming behemoth in the world.
But what scares me here is how the industry is trying to hijack this, because they know that gamers are moving in the indie direction. As we said before, indie has growth, and gamers are sick of AAA crap.
And that's all I'm going to show for now. That is all I'm going to show for now. Y'all understand, right? Yeah, I think the real life fake wizard has a lot of points that people should be hearing. I think he does. I think he's a smart man, obviously. He has some critical thought processes there too. Like he has, like, let's put it this way. He has some choice opinions. Excuse me. He has choice opinions, which honestly, you know, I don't 100% agree with, but I can see why he made those points. But in this case, he's like, I'm 100% behind what he's saying. People are sick with the AAA crap. So possible psyop is a thing. That was the intro to the possible psyop, by the way. All right, so I want to try vampire crawlers first. I like the music, it's really good. Now, I'm not sure if vampire crawl. No, I'm not sure if vampire crawl. Wait, oh, come on. Wait, oh, come on. Why is it every time I go to the Twitch dash page, man, it just, like, it has everything on there, like. And there's Tham playing Arc Knight Enfield. Of course he is. All right, let's get to it. Vampire Crawlers. There is a demo that we are going to be taking a look at. I hope you guys enjoy the game show. Apparently, Joseph isn't supported in this game. What the fuck is this down here? Why does I keep... Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. King's Bible, all right. And we got some pancakes. Combo stack, play card in ascending. So all right, man. Oh, okay. Okay. Got some money off of that. Okay. Nice, nice. And we got an axe. Nice. Okay. I'm sure the demo is just this. Okay. Nice. We got spinach, deal 10% more damage. Let's go. Okay. Okay, I get it. Okay. Okay. Ooh, okay. All right. Deal 66 damage, burns enemies after the turn. Can't use it. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. All right. So spinach. Oh, it only goes to that side, really? Okay. Thank you, Crawler, but the vampire is in another coffin! Antonio joins the Crawlers. It's pretty large? Is it? No? Town Hall, track your unlocks. Graveyard seems the most appropriate place for an options menu. World map. Venture forth with your party and Arcana. Oh, okay, so nice. Okay, alright, okay. Graveyard is where that's kind of funny. Is this not an option? Oh, it is an option. Proceeds to do it descending anyway. That's how I do it, man. Okay, so it's just a mad forest. It's a full-on fucking RPG, man. Oh, did I just go back to the village? I did. My bad. Can move it with the keyboard. We'll see. I'll see it. I'll see to it. Oh, you're right. Okay.
My strength is your shield. Yes.
My strength is your shield. Yes, I do. I do feel like they did remix some things. Nice. I do see the boss there. Yeah, the music's pretty good. Candle! It does splash damage. I'll take the wand. Ooh.
To your aid. Start. Haha. Start. Whip it. Welcome.
Okay, I like this. I like this game.
Stronger.
Oh! I just saw that. Wait. I need to experiment with that card. Hold on.
Attack.
Doom, 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 doom.
Farewell.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I play the armor last. That's probably it. Okay. That's for armor. Let's try that.
To your aid.
Yeah. I want to try that.
Yes.
Let's see. Holy button.
Whip it. Attack.
Good old knife, right?
Welcome.
Yeah, I think the armor should go last. Okay, yeah. Okay, hold on.
To your aid.
You said get the knife. I got the knife.
I say.
Oop, killed it. Gem Hammer. Unlock the ability to add gems to cards. Find gems in chests when leveling up. Jesus! Criminy! Hits twice as hard. Double damage. Nah.
Start. You're welcome.
Nice. I was gonna say probably knife or Bible. Yeah, I was gonna do knife. Knife is like all reliable right now. Really?
My strength is your shield.
Yeah, it was an easy pick there. Hey, look at that. Nice. Okay, we get a third turn. Or, we add it up. Hey. Oh. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom,
I
boom.
say.
Oh, there was splash damage on that. Knife. Knife. Just knife. Just knife. Can I play with one hand? I could probably play with one hand. You can play with one hand, by the way. Knife.
To your aid.
Figured as much. It is. It is Vampire Survivors. Yeah. Knife.
I say.
There it goes. Woohoo! Another one. Let's go. Knife. Dun, 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 dun.
Yes. You're welcome. Stronger. Attack.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Stop. I say.
Oh, okay, so... Oh, never mind, I don't have to play the armor afterwards.
Yes. Farewell.
Woo! There we go. Choose something to level up. Alright, that's probably going to be my last times too. Good lord. I go deeper? Ooh, this is okay. Yeah, let's add some defense. I think I can bump into.
To your aid. Attack. Whip it.
How dare Luke Goblin.
Stop.
Luke Goblin in Vampire Survivor game. Well, the Vampire Survivor game has taken to being a dungeon crawler now.
Farewell.
How many characters will come back? Probably all of them. Oh, Wall Chicken. We got Wall Chicken. That guy looks scary. Not gonna lie, having Castlevania level on a crawler would be hella fun. I'm betting they're gonna do that. Ooh, there was a ×2 on that one.
Stronger.
Oh! Okay, I think I'm getting this. I have to be fast. Okay, I get it. I get it.
Strength is your shield. Yes. With yes.
Use the fuck out of me. What the? Crease Might, draw a card. I'm gonna Crease Might.
I say, farewell. To your aid.
Well, he does 7 damage. Holy crap.
Attack.
Increase area stat? Increases area stat. Wonder if this is like endless or something. Toho would be a good pick for a collab. Vampire Survivor is basically reverse bullet hell. True. Let's call it bullet heaven.
You're welcome. To your aid. With it. I sold.
Oh, so that's what he does. Okay. Antonio really does help.
Yes.
Oh, shoot me in the foot. I did that backwards. choose a reward. Wait.
To your aid. Attack!
I need wall chicken. And he's gone. Antonio, come back. I need wall chicken. I got wall chicken, but it wasn't enough.
Stronger.
Nice.
Attack.
Thanks, Antonio.
Yes.
There we go. I almost walked away from the wall chicken. No, I was just doing some surveillance. It's a flower. We're most... Oh, let's go after the skeleton.
I say. You're welcome.
Wow. Nice, nice. Oh, I was like, what is that? I could have cashed out. I should have cashed out, because it doesn't look like I'm gonna last too long. There's a grasshopper back there.
My strength is your shield. Start.
Throwing the strength there.
Attack.
There's the ×2.
I say.
And I still have Antonio.
Farewell.
Should have used the knife first. Because I still had Antonio. Strengthen myself. Here's a knife. Armor ×2. Ow. Armor. Armor again. And I'm dead. It's so nice to hear that, right? "18 minutes. Okay, so there has to be an end. New unlocks. I reached level 10, collected 2 mana orbs. Okay, so I got I got the duplicator. The Hollow Heart, the Empty Tome, Fire Wand, play magic cards 25 times, destroy light sources. The End, we got an N, so crawler selection unlocked. I collected 250 coins, so I get to have the power-up shop in the library. What is that? Reach level 10 in Mad Forest. So I actually unlocked a... Did I unlock a new stage? Gem Hammer, find the Gem Hammer relic, and then play 300 cards with just a return gem. So what, is that allows me to leave or something? And it takes me straight to the shop and power-ups and stuff. That's pretty good. What is that? Increase max health by 10. How much money do I have? I have 339. Gain 20 more experience. Oh my gosh! Oh, that's so precious too. Then there's spinach. I can't afford shit. Listen, you don't have to confirm that I'm broke. You don't have to say that I'm broke. Come on. Give me a benefit of the doubt. I'll get more stuff, you know? Man too. Stop it. Leave me alone. We got a new unlock. Imelda Belpays. Adds 12%. Gain 5%. Okay, that's pretty good.
An admirable choice.
What the heck?
Time for adventure.
My magic is not to be feared.
Magic is not to be feared. Antonio adds 4 armor and play increases damage when a red card is played. And I get wands, I get a chest plate, and I get like a gain. Oh, gain 5% growth in experience when I play a yellow card, and add 12 experience when Melda is played. Okay. Okay. So, depending on your crawler, definitely changes up your playstyle. This game is going to be addictive. The man did it again. Also, it looks like I'm missing access to another building. Is this free? It's the demo, so yes. I doubt the full game is going to be that bad. Oh, there's the inlaid library. Why not? Let's try it. Cries? Because it's not free? Connect and continue a combo. I'll come back to that later.
Your aid.
Adds 1 mana, gain 3 health, it's destroy. Oh, so you can only use Hollow Heart once. Okay. And that adds mana, so you can play again, but my hand's not even that big. Ugh. I'll see what it does.
Smart.
Oh, you know what? I am understanding now.
Perfection.
Wall chicken. Well, they got defense. Me too.
Powering up.
Adds armor. Magic. Might as well have like armor on most of the stuff. Oh wait, do I want to do a ×2 on her? Hello. Ah! Should have did that with the book because it spread. I don't know why I did that. That was a mistake. That was a mistake.
I say.
I got armor. More armor. More armor. Or armortized.
Okay, I helped.
And she's gone. No available gym slot. Come back when you have more cards. When I have more cards.
Our power grows.
Return to turn a hand after play. What is gold armor? And then there's return. Returns to hand after playing. What does that do? What does that do? Ah, it was a gem. Okay. So it returns the hand. Okay, I gotcha. And now I have strength. No! Alright, well, if I don't have any by the time I finish this, yeah, I'll just cash it out. Okay. Ball chicken. Can't, okay, yeah, I guess I have to cash out on this one.
Made you look.
Not bad, not bad.
Yes.
10% damage, more wands. I think I'll take the 10% damage.
It is done.
Nice.
Channel my magic.
Oh, I should have did that backwards. Because if I did this,
Powering up.
I power her up.
Perfection.
Nice. King Bible, gold armor. It looks so attractive. Oh, Jesus. You don't like it? Oh, I can draw a card with Yeah, I thought as much. Yeah, empty tomes will help with the mana.
Made you smart. Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be funny. So I have 2 here. Yeah, I'm gonna need that mana. Ghost?
To your aid. Yes.
Jeez, these guys are tough.
Perfection.
You know what? I should play that on the wand. Yeah.
It is done.
Because the wand costs nothing. I should put those on the wand.
Channel my magic. Yes, smart.
Okay.
Made you
Draw
look.
2.
I say, okay, I helped.
What the heck? Guiding light shows breakable light sources on the mini map. Okay.
Oh, power grows. Powering up.
Oh, the fire wand is actually that suits her better.
Smart. Made you look. Perfection.
Fire one more projectile, max health, or deal 10% splash damage.
It is done.
That was the smart decision. That was the smart decision right there. Dun, dun, dun. Jeezers.
Your aid. Yes.
I see how this game is supposed to be played. I see. I see. Okay. Evolution, evolve. Oh, what? Okay. I got 3 in total. Nice. More spinach! Okay. Holy Wand. 2. Okay, why not? Oh! What the heck? Hey, yo! Yo! Calm down, weapon. Like, what was that? Add 6 armor. Takes 2. Double damage. And already have one of those. Do 10% more damage. Okay, I'll just take the more health. What is happening, bro? Duplicator. Duplicator, get the duplicator. Get the duplicator. Adds luck and just gets destroyed. Okay. Nothing is happening. Maybe let me see in the store if they say anything about that. Progress is saved? Wouldn't know why not. Oh, wait, ooh, okay. Boom, boom. I'll take the axe. Here we go. I kind of knew that was gonna happen. Increase might stat. Adds armor or ×2 hit. I think I'm. Yeah. Hey, wait, hold on. I actually get to take that. I guess I'm taking that too. I got it. Ooh, one more mana. Shoot, dude. Draw 2 more cards. I'll add the yellow. Take the luck. Not seeing anything? Eh. Here we go. The ghosts are hard. Never mind, they're dead. Wall chicken! Well, it only gives me 10.
Channel my magic smart.
Damn, that axe is strong. Nice. We got more we got more might. I might regret it if I don't do this. Wait, who's behind me? Oh. Oh. Oops, didn't. Okay. Didn't mean to do that. Gotta get that one off. Oh, it's the spinny thing.
Perfection. Okay, I hope.
No! It was exactly 9 points! He killed me for exactly the amount of health I had left. You jerk! Ah! Got pretty far. Bracer, play King Bible cards 99 times. Evolve Magic Wand, so I got that now. 500. Crown, reach level 15. Find the Guiding Light relic. Okay, cool. Sends me right back to the power-ups. I don't lock anybody? Probably not. Yeah. Do I heal actually? Really? Why not power that up? All right. Well, okay. I think that's all the time we're going to have to give to this. What do y'all think? Can we say that this is going to be yet another obsessive-driven indie game that people are going to play for hours and hours and hours and hours? I want to know when this game comes out. I know it's to be announced, but, like, just playing the demo itself, honestly, I know I'm going to be playing too much of this game. It was fun. It was really fun. A dungeon crawler as like crazy as this though. This is a very fast-paced crawler. Very fast-paced dungeon crawler. I've played only so many dungeon crawlers in my life, but this sorry, wrong way. This right here. This is good. This is good. This is good. So I kind of doubt though that kind of doubt though that kind of lost my train of thought on that one. What was I doubting? Let me think. Oh. What I was trying to say is I kind of doubt that, maybe this game is probably going to end up with, like, Game of the Year or anything like that. Kind of doubt that, but it is going to be a very fun game. It's going to be a very fun game. Very, very fun game. See, it's like underdeveloped down there at the bottom left. Oh, you guys can't see it. Well, it says underdeveloped. The turbo wild card from Vampire Survivors. This guy knows how to make a game, doesn't he? He just knows how to make a game. It's really good. It's really good. The date is not even there. There is no date, but I certainly want this game myself. It's really good. It's really good. No, that's all that matters, is if the game is actually fun. The problem is that and this is probably something that has already been felt, but the problem is that now we're going to get like a whole bunch of like AAA developers coming in, trying to probably look at this and be like, oh yeah, this is something I want. I did not order that. I did not order that. Somebody's using my money. What the fuck? think somebody's using my money. I'm gonna have to figure that out later. But you what do you guys think? Here, I'm gonna pull up the something I will do. Something I will do. You know how you guys probably don't remember this, but I have a rating system. So I'm gonna pull it up. So give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull up the rating system. And remember, I have two types of rating systems. The first rating system is on demos, play test. Well, mostly demos. It's just mostly demos, but it's basically kind of like, hey, will you play it or will you not play it, kind of thing. I think I'm looking in the wrong place here. Right. Okay. So I don't know if you guys remember my rating system. All right, so here's a rating system. Other than my head being in the freaking way, let me move that. So you have full attention, keen eye, slightly aware, and completely ignore. Full attention, obviously, it's like I'm going to keep my eye on it, and completely ignore, obviously, it's like, you know, fuck this game, basically. But keen eye, what that means is that you're actually going to keep an eye on it, but like, you don't know, right? Like, you have a little bit, like a little less. It's like, I'm gonna keep my eye on it, but I don't have full faith. Slightly aware just means that you know it exists. That's about it. You know it exists. Are you paying attention to it? Not really. And then there's completely ignore, which you completely ignore the game. So those are the 5 ratings. In fact, give me a second. I'm gonna there we go. I just had to save it, really. Game looks to be fun to not pay attention. So would you say that your rating would be full attention? Would you put that as a full attention? In fact, let me because this garish transparent background is not helping anybody right now. I don't know, the darkness makes it a little bit worse here. Let me turn it into purple, dark enough for people to see, but like, there we go. Now it's purple. There, now you can see it all. All right, so full attention. That would be my rating. I'm going to try and see if I can collect all of the recordings of these demos that we're doing today or tonight. See if I could put that into an indie watch. Because honestly, that was fun. I'm itching to go back and play more, which is good. It's a problem for me because I don't want to. I want to sit here and be like, "Hey guys, I played Vampire Survivors Crawler's Dungeon all day. It was an amazing game, but you're gonna get stuck in it, so don't do it. You'll get stuck in it." Yeah, yeah, definitely it proves that it's a good game. By the way, no, this is not Adobe Photoshop. Like I said, I quit Adobe. Fuck Adobe. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Fuck Adobe. let me stop. The program I'm using is called Affinity Photo. It does cost to use it, so you'll spend money on it, but it's a one-time payment. Most people left Adobe in the dust. I have a matter of fact for you, and it's unfortunate, but most people cannot leave Adobe. They're stuck, whether it's like animation or because their job has already like force trained on them to use Photoshop or Adobe Premiere Pro. As they try to scam a bunch of people, a lot of people jump boat. Yeah, but it's not most people that left. It's some people. Some people left. Most people are actually forced into it. They can't leave. That's what I'm saying. It's not most people. It's only some people. That may be semantics, but you understand what I mean. Like, I'm just going off the English language here. The amount of people that left is it's huge actually. It's not as big as you think it is. Because most people that use Adobe use it for work. People who use it like recreational or, you know, for their own hobbies or by themselves with their own Adobe like account or anything like that, it's actually not near half. And I know this. 73% left. I don't think 73% left. I think like maybe like, let me see. It's not 73%. I'm talking about people that don't have to use it for work. How many people left, or how many people stopped using Adobe? Because they would have said something like, Adobe continues to grow despite backlash, boasting over 41 million paid Creative Cloud subscribers in the late 2025, with over 1 million new subscribers added per quarter. While some users are leaving due to high rising costs, mandatory subscriptions, and AI-driven changes, it remains the industry standard. So plenty of people have left. Adobe's revenue grew. So like, you see what I mean? In fact, the amount of people have left probably already got replaced by people who have to use it. Alternatives, some creators have switched over to their competitor Affinity Design. I did. There, in fact, there's a video out there by, I forgot his name, but he's an artist who switched over. He stopped using Adobe products and switched over to DaVinci and a whole bunch of other stuff to replace. It's like he stopped using one product and started using like 5 other products. He switched over to Linux, by the way, too, and he had to like relearn everything. It was a very good video because it kind of pushed me into looking into Linux, looking into getting off of Adobe, which I hope I could find it. It's actually called Breaking Up with Adobe. There it is. So he made this 5 years ago, and 1 year ago, that's exact same time where I decided to just be like, you know what, screw all this. I don't want to use Adobe anymore. So how I broke up with Adobe, breaking up with Adobe. Yeah, James Lee. In fact, maybe this will allow you guys to push yourself to leave Adobe.
Want is an honest conversation about the pros and the cons of our relationship. Pros, Photoshop, pretty good. Cons, Premiere, it's shit.
Truth. You have no idea, when I was using Adobe Premiere Pro, the amount of times the render got fucked. it got corrupted or my files got corrupted, so I have to start from scratch, or I have to find a backup. Like, I'm always making backups because of that, you know. And the fun part, the great part about DaVinci is that it always does a backup. Like, it always does a backup for you, so you can always find a backup in case something did get corrupted. And Adobe's, their backups are like absolute ass, because it's like, we have this from yesterday, and I'm like, I did all my changes today. Yeah, it was not a fun time. It was not a fun time.
Encoder, shit.
Yeah.
Dynamic link, slow and shit.
Yep.
And it breaks all the time.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
I love this.
And by the way, I can accept that your software is sometimes a little bit slow to open, so I minimize it. But while it's loading, it just keeps popping up. God damn, can't you just be fucking normal? You promised that you would sort yourself out. Change for the better. That you'd get multi-core support. Fuck me, you said that like 10 years ago. But the worst thing is not the shitty new icons or
Which are shitty, by the way. I don't know who thought that was a good idea.
the jacking up the price
Also, fuck them for that one.
or the slow choppy playback or the line going sophisticated.
I don't know anything
or the
about that.
slew of new bugs every single major update. It's that you just don't listen. Fuck. And I really don't want to be the one to say this, but since we're speaking honestly, here it is. I'm downloading GIMP. Oh, there you go, wrecking my stuff. Just like your wrecked Flash.
Damn.
Oh. Oh, fuck. Oh. Baby. Darling, don't go. I loved you since first I saw you on LimeWire. We both know I'm nothing without you.
Oh, I don't know how he does this.
This is a very unhealthy relationship.
No, it's not a great relationship at all. It's funny as hell though. And then
I had finally snapped. My brain was on fire. I was having an aneurysm, an out-of-body experience, watching myself, shaking and desperate and screaming. Why? Why are you doing this to me? Adobe had just corrupted my file again. 2 days of my best work down the drain. And so I poured every drop of my secret, simmering resentment into a work of video art. Breaking up with Adobe. It was viewed 6 million times across the internet. It resonated. People were tired of their own codependent relationships with their once beloved software. And yet there I was, still crawling back like a schmuck, night after night, hoping this time would be different. But then one night I watched a tutorial on DaVinci Resolve and something changed in me.
look at him. He's like, yes. Look at him.
I dared to dream.
He dared to
So I built
dream.
up the courage, packed my bags, and said, listen up, toots. You and me, we're done. I'm making this next project without you.
He broke up with Adobe.
This was a terrible idea. See, I got decades of experience with Adobe software, and now I was stuck rebuilding my VFX pipeline from scratch. Everything was annoying, and I kept getting stuck on the most basic stuff. I felt so lonely. The key difference from using After Effects is that DaVinci Resolve uses a system known as node compositing. The video signal is
That is, yeah, that's, I'm right now experimenting with all of that.
loaded from the initial node that flow into other nodes which distort and filter the signal. You can split the signal into multiple streams, alter them, and then recombine them before it all flows into the final output composite.
So basically, he's putting layer on top of layer on top of layer until finally, with the final byproduct after he merges, which he did show, all the layers come together into that merged output. Now, it does matter which layer goes first. So it's a fun time, let's just say. When you start understanding it, then it becomes like, oh, wait, I can do this. I can do that. I can do this. And it becomes so much better.
I really started to see the benefits of this new workflow. It feels less like you're just stacking the...
Hold on. I just realized something. All right, continue.
These prefab effects, and more like you're building your own custom machines. Build them once and then reuse them endlessly. You can group your machine into a single node, remove any unneeded parameters, and you've essentially made your own friggin' plugin. And there's a whole community of people who make their own, and then they share them with each other.
This video is very important, by the way, because I also have to go through that. It's a whole community of people that just make stuff, starts making like plugins and stuff for people.
That is dope. And I haven't even spoken about the integration between the sound, color, and the editing pages. And I've got nothing to say about it, except it's just good. I'm getting a bit emotional right now. Another big component of my work is the sound design, and while Resolve's built-in DAW is probably capable for most people's video editing needs, I'll show you what I use to get just that little bit of extra pizzazz. Reaper, created by the guy that did Winamp, reminds me of a time when companies used to...
Honestly, I probably should start using that, but my audio is not as complicated as his, so...
take pride in their software. It's homely, and I know it doesn't look like much at first, but when you get a little more acquainted, oh baby, it's extremely customizable. All of these context-aware cursor tools can be changed, the layout restructured, reskinned. Endless scripts the community have written lets you change the finest detail exactly as you want it. I have it set up so that when I rename a track, it automatically recolors and applies the correct settings. But get a load of this shit. This dude made a tool that lets you record video direct to the timeline. Then you can edit it in Reaper. It's like how you record takes to a song, and then you can export non-destructively into Resolve. How could you not fall in love with that?
That's actually pretty damn good. I didn't realize.
So for the last few months, I've also been using Affinity Photo, Toon Boom Harmony, Unreal Engine,
Nice.
FL Studio,
Why Unreal Engine? Oh, I guess his animation. I guess that makes sense.
Clip Studio Paint.
Clip Studio Paint, just like me.
I love each and every one of them. But I'll tell you a secret. I had ulterior motives for breaking up with Adobe.
Linux.
For years now, I've been infatuated with Linux. Ending my reliance on Adobe finally gave me the confidence to start experimenting with a new operating system, and I was determined to learn about the terminal, Flatpaks, and of course, Fisk. Something that I didn't quite grasp about Linux early on, but I've come to really love and appreciate about it, is that it's built for you to customize and really make your own. So you might think that there's missing features in the sound panel. Well, it's designed for you to install whatever sound panel you want. And people have made heaps of them. It's basic for a reason, and that's to give you a solid, lightweight base for you to build on top of. A popular distro is Linux Mint, and when I first used it I thought, I like the taskbar, I like the way the panels snap, I like the way it feels like Windows. But even all that stuff is just a pre-installed graphical user interface called Cinnamon, which is installed on top of Mint. You can change it to something else. You can make it feel like Mac OS. You'll have no user interface, or some interface that looks like something that you've never even seen before. And it feels so snappy. Why is it so slow on Windows to load a folder full of WAV files? And why does file search still suck? I used it on my friend's Mac OS, and it was instant. That was 20 fucking years ago. I love that Linux isn't giving me recommendations or pop-ups or trying to steal my shit. It just leaves me alone. And don't get me wrong, there's still a lot of headaches, and getting everything up and running is not exactly a wank in the park. But you know, a few years ago, you couldn't even run games on Linux. Now most of them run fine. It's just such a good time to jump on board, and things are getting more compatible as time goes on.
This is the reason why I want to get into Linux, because maybe like one day maybe I could switch over, because he's running DaVinci on Linux right now. Like that's, well, he should be.
Thanks, Gabe. But the thing I like most, and things are getting more compatible as time goes on.
Yeah. So I think he's looking up something so it can run on Linux. There you go.
Thanks, Gabe. But the thing I like most about Linux is that despite the headaches trying to get everything to run, there's a real sense of passion and optimism in the community. It feels like technology made by humans, for humans, brings a freaking tear to my eye. It reminds me of when I was just first getting into computers and all the things you could learn. Made me realize how much I've missed that sense of passion and optimism about tinkering around with technology. Yeah. I'd really recommend just installing Linux Mint to a USB stick, running it off that if you want to try it out. Don't worry, homie. You won't break anything. So everybody's been dunking on Adobe and Microsoft lately. I think that both companies have become a symbol of just the general hatred that we all have towards big tech. But clearly for them, they don't give a shit how much we hate them. It's about whether you decide to leave. A lot of people would like to make a switch, but it can be pretty hard. I get it. It costs time, energy, lost revenue, and they don't make it easy for you to just pack up and bail. It's simply much more convenient to stay with them. But I've got a little public service announcement about the true cost of staying in your convenient big tech relationship. The technologies we use become an extension of us, interwoven into our workflows, industry, infrastructure, and meshed with the fabric of our culture and society. It's how we spend our time and interface with reality. There is a brazen, perverse business culture permeating big tech that's not to deliver a quality product or solution, but to soothe, trap, and coerce you, to make you reliant, addicted, and dependent. Then they lobby, change the political landscape to their favor, to capitalize on the problems that they've fermented. The world is spiraling at the whims of a perpetual motion profit machine, a sick competition of power-hungry addicts out to brainwash you, drain your blood, then smash your molecules into shareholder profit. Brace yourselves! Truth bomb incoming! It's up to you now to stand up and do something about it. Take action now. Value your privacy. Find ethical alternatives. Built by people who are not out to fuck you over. Because taking back control of our tools is one defense against the system they're assembling. The oligarchs of big tech are descending on you, cementing their monopolies and locking that shit in. But we have this window to act while we can, because the stakes aren't just about a banal feature or a subscription payment. It's about preserving a relationship with technology that's made for us.
Basically. Other than the obvious soapbox that happened in the end. I hope you guys learned something. The obvious soapbox in the end there. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, and then we can move on to the next game. Right? What? They did what now? Discord got the memo for age verification. Well, there's some nuances to that. Because it's like, anybody could say that whatever they, Oh, even Max has talked about Blue Point. But anybody can say that they're whatever age, so unless we have like a technology that can verify it, you know. All right, you know, that's fine. All right, so we got another game. This one's called Wild Blue Skies, and it's basically Star Fox. It's basically Star Fox. There's another demo that's coming out tomorrow. I'm trying to see if I can find it. It's coming out. Ah! Fur Squadron Phoenix, which is apparently a roguelike Star Fox space shooter. So that's what's coming out tomorrow. All right, we got the demo. We got a demo running. Honestly, I'm just glad they're at least looking at making it more secure. Okay, that was actually funny. Humble Games. So best with controller, sure. Bowie, row, sword, chuck. Star Fox. No, it's not. It's. Wow, that was very American. I love it. I love it. I love it. That was very American. Wild Blue Skies. And of course, it has the Star Fox looking intro. Or Star Fox looking beginning there, like the title screen. Let's play the demo. Let's see what we got here.
Long ago, the evil Grimclaw,
Grimclaw,
chief engineer of the army, launched the world into war in pursuit of total power.
So this time it's a chief engineer.
With the help of the Blue Bombers, an elite squadron of fighter pilots, General Harding and the forces of good prevailed, pushing the evil mastermind into exile.
Of course, it's the same exact story.
After years of peace, an armada of robotic forces has emerged from the volcanic regions of the north, spreading terror across the land.
But it's not planet to planet.
Claw has returned. General Harding, unable to withstand this new attack, calls upon a new generation of blue bombers to liberate the world and stop him.
It's the same story. It's the same story. It's the same story. I love it. But it's all on one planet, I guess. Oh yeah, I see.
You're going to cut through that storm? Be careful, Bowie.
It'll take more than bad weather to stop us.
The hell?
Bombs away.
This is... I am slowly but surely getting entertained by this.
Hang on. We'll get through this.
I can't see past my nose.
Looks like we're not the only ones lost.
What is this place?
These ruins definitely weren't on the flight plan.
Was Grimclaw's fleet hiding here all along?
Watch out! This place is falling apart!
Really have to pick the scenic route?
You want a piece of me? Thanks, Bowie.
Thanks, boy!
Something's up ahead! I'm going in!
No time for sightseeing, boys. Keep pushing forward.
Focus, team. We'll get through this.
Do a barrel roll! I got a barrel roll!
Look out!
Use the boost, Bowie.
This is too much!
Looks like the storm's easing up.
Don't go jumping the shark, bombers! I'm here to stop you!
Hi!
Merely a tickle! Try not to get wet! I've had it up to my gills with you!
Ooh. Mission complete.
Blue bombers, check in.
I've got some damage, but this ain't my first rodeo.
I'm doing great.
I'm doing great.
Not a scratch.
Not bad. Not bad.
Thanks for playing.
Huh. Okay. That was short and sweet, but basically the same exact thing. Like it's the same exact like experience.
Long ago,
Okay.
the evil Grimclaw,
Do I have to go through this again?
decorated chief engineer of the army,
God damn it.
launched the world into
No!
power. With the help of the blue bomb,
You should have made it skippable.
Harding and the forces of good prevailed, pushing the evil mastermind.
You should have made it skippable.
After years of peace, an armada of robotic forces has emerged from the volcanic regions of the north, spreading terror across the land. Grimclaw has returned. General Harding, unable to withstand this new attack, calls upon a new generation of blue bombers to liberate the world and stop him once and for all.
Boom. Boom, 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 boom.
You're going to cut through that storm? Bombs away!
I can't see past my nose.
Looks like we're not the only ones lost.
What is this place?
These ruins definitely weren't on the flight plan.
Is Grimclaw's fleet hiding here all along?
Watch out! This place is falling apart!
Did we really have to pick the scenic route?
You want a piece of me? Thanks, Bowie!
Something's up ahead! I'm going in!
No time for sightseeing, boys. Keep pushing forward.
Focus, team. We'll get through this.
Sending a little something your way, Bowie.
Hey, so that's what that is.
Whoa! Look out!
Use the boost, Bowie!
This is too much!
Looks like the storm's easing up.
Don't go jumping this
Okay, I get you. All right, I think I got the full specs of what's going on here.
shark bombers!
Well, that was a little bit of nostalgia. It's a bunch of nostalgia going on there. You got a bull in place of Peppy. Got a little dinosaur lizard guy in place of Slippy. And I guess Rose supposed to be Falco, maybe? I don't know. She seems capable, let's just say. She seems capable. That was my bad, sorry. One part I missed in the Discord post seems like they ditched Persona for the age verification after the whole fiasco that happened about them not actually deleting shit they were ordered to delete. Ooh. That's never a good thing to have happen. I need to make a new fence here. Give me a second. All right, so that's done. That's done, but I want to continue playing that. All right, I want to try something before. Actually, let me order my food first. So what's going on with Discord? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening in Discord, guys? Sent the post and wandering. Still not enough to win anybody back. Wow. That's what Argus said. Getting global age assurance right. What we got wrong. And wow, looks like they're now doing things. They're funny. They're fucking funny, bro. Do they? Fairly lengthy. Yeah, I'll check it out. So I gotta do this. So I cannot open Fellowship the normal way anymore. God, I want to play more Vampire Crawlers. Ooh, I want to play more Vampire Crawlers. It's such a fun freaking game. It was so freaking fun, man. Oh, and it just transitions over to Sonic Unleash. All right, sorry. Let me get back on track. Oh, I love that soundtrack. I'm sorry. Okay, well, I'm not sorry. I'm actually gonna play it because Sonic Unleashes is good. It's so underrated. It's so underrated in terms of music. It's so underrated as a game. It's not bad. It really isn't. But let me just I would say the game is actually fun if you know that, like, there are people who enjoy the Werehog, but I do like the Sonic portions. I like the Sonic portions. I don't like the extra Sonic portions where they try to mix and match with the same level. That's I don't like any of that.
No, 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 and on, oh no, 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 not allowed.
We're allowing it. Oh, man. Just let me have this time to relax a little bit. Just a little bit. Just let me relax. I just want to relax just a little bit. Just a little bit. Can I have that, please? Can I please? Can I please? Can I please? 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 How about you let me relax at least for 5 minutes, and I owe you something for 5 minutes? How about that? I owe you something for 5 minutes if you give me something for 5 minutes. That doesn't seem like a very good trade there. Are you saying you give me 5 minutes and I give you 5 hours? Is that what you're saying? See, what's going on here? There it is. Ah. You know what? There we go. Nah, if I get wait, can I get that? I can get that? Huh. I don't... Yeah. Okay. Does anybody like this place? Oh, apparently people do. Do you have the day version of Arid Sand in the playlist you're listening to? Yes, yeah, it does. It does, yeah. I just realized what I just ordered there. I just realized exactly what I just ordered there. Oh! Okay. So, if you guys will allow me, I will be trying... Wait, turn this down, actually. I will be trying this in a different way. We're testing this. We're testing Fellowship right now, actually. You want the PC version of Unleash? Wait, isn't it here? Isn't it in there? Let me see. Isn't it here? Did it? Is it not available, or is it? Or I'm yo. Oh, it's not. Oh, I went nuts. Hey. All right. So the second it starts slowing down, then we say fuck this game. copy requirements? Really? You have the PS3 version, you got cucked? What do you mean? Hey, look, it's KG Blue TTV, and he has the frickin' Raptor. And he bought the frickin' skin. This dude. This dude. Look at this dude. He really loves this game. Look at that dude. Look at this man. Look at this dude. Yeah. Raptor, though, I do like the Raptor. I do like the Raptor. I think the Raptor, honestly, I would buy if it wasn't $25 fucking dollars. This guy is like all red. Oh yeah, he really went to town in this game. He has a legendary necklace. You get the Aeona skin. I'll be honest with you, that mount looks great. I really do like that mount. It's a raptor. I'm a dinosaur fan. Thus my fandom of dragons as well. I cannot help myself but be a fan of you know, boy things. I am a fan of boy things. Hey, hold on. Okay, I see. It's limited. It doesn't have, like, the ability like 14 does. Like, you still need to use the numbers and everything. Why is their reward still glowing? Oh. Storm now spends 3 times per use. I'm gonna have a good day, Cherry. I'm gonna have a good day. Boom, 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 boom. Bear. He's riding a broom. I love it. The struggle is real. This game is really trying. What? Oh, he did. Oh, glitch. Unless it's not a glitch. Why did I click that button? Why did I click that button? I feel like I know what I'm doing. Do 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 do. Can't do it in combat. Keep missing the window. Oh. He did. That went as well as I guess it could be. It was still laggy. Like it was still very, very laggy. Talent point acquired. What was this? Increasing the damage dealt by 400%. What the hell? Meaning he's doing way more damage than I thought he could. I guess it is an improvement, but it kind of sucks. Kind of sucks that I have to, like, negotiate this game, you know? Negotiate with this fucking game. Still a lot. Can only be used against enemies 30% or less. Still a lot of damage. Yeah, that's still a lot of damage. Oh yeah, I got a new thing, didn't I? I did. I got a weapon. I got a weapon. What else did I get? Okay. So it looks like I have to start the game from the primary file. That's what it looks like. So I'll play a little bit on my own. But yeah, Yeah. Because of like how it is right now, maybe there's like some other things that I can do. Maybe like while the OBS is not on. Anyway. Shoo! Ugh. Anyway, I'm going to feed my obsession now. Why does it start up like this? The Mad Forest!
Your aid.
Taking 2 hits. What is this? Oh, evolution. Oh my gosh, really? Hellfire. Already? Maybe next time. My God.
Smart, I say.
Oh, that is a very tiny bit of splash damage.
Okay, I helped. Channel my magic.
Nice!
Perfection.
The heck, dude? I'll do
Yes.
that. Okay. I'll use it.
Made you look.
It survived Hellfire. Holy crap. Empty tome. Increase might. Put it there. It's 10% per card. Yeah, it is. It is. Okay. Holy crap. Another gem? It is. Increase area state. And that's increase might. Not really too sure. I'll just choose this just in case. Because I think I'll understand it later. Unless Hellfire just kills everybody first.
It is done.
Hellfire leaves now. There it is. That's the area thing. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, that makes sense. Ground for growth. We at 105. Or I can get dagger for damage. Or mana. Oh!
Our power grows. Powering up.
Hey! Dun, 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 dun.
Yes. I say. Smart.
Dun, 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 dun. I feel like I'm playing Kingdom Hearts somehow. Chains of Memory. Nice.
I say.
Can I do both of them?
It is done.
No, I can't do both. Wait, is that wall chicken? It is wall chicken. I could get I could use the axe, get more health, or get one more projectile fired. Oh, level up a choice reward. Okay, I can level up. Increase your luck for a chance. 4 chances. Oh.
Perfection. Smart. Okay, I got it.
Increase hand by 1. I'll take it, actually. We could put it on here because it's free. Alright, where am I? Let's go.
Channel my magic. Yes, smart. Made you look. I say. Yes. Okay, I hope.
That's funny. Evolution again. Or wall chicken. Nice.
Our power grows. Power in that perfection.
Nice. All right, this might actually have to. I'm gonna have to finish this up. Oh, jeez. Rainbow. I'm gonna try it once.
Yes.
Only got 4, so I'm gonna do this. Get my extra life in there. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna have to end this up, or I'm gonna have to end this for now. But clearly, see which game I'm favoring right now. Let me get to work on this immediately, and hopefully we get like a date on when this game is going to come out. All right, I'll see y'all later.